not fruitful for the development of this region. Honorable Minister, today you've come to resolve the conflict on this land. And we are glad that the chairman Land Board Lira District clearly stated it here, that it was within their own jurisdiction as mandated by the law to act upon land that do not still have titles. It is true, Honorable Minister. I know this is not the first engagement ever on issues of land. We've held, as a board member of Lira City clearly stated it, we held the first meeting with the team, and we had two great recommendations that the files that had land applications be submitted to Lira City, and a feedback report be submitted to the ministry. This was so clear, but up to now, this was not done. And secondly, there was a recommendation that all the signatures of all the area land committees of the divisions be submitted to the ministry, and I proudly...
And technical people, all protocols observed. I'm RC Mokelorik, the chairperson of the district local government. That means I have no much to say. I'm just here to welcome you, Rera, and be grateful if you are coming and put fire off land. You have come here 2 or 3 times, I've met you, and you know what's happening in Lera. You know it very well. Because we briefed you the other time you came, and we held meetings with you. Honorable Minister, I have only 1 or 2 things to comment on. One, Lera district has a lot of land which is titled, and assets that are titled. To me, if the law of Uganda has not yet changed, then the title land or property belongs to the title holder. If I am to follow the law of Uganda, which I'm not a lawyer, by not being a lawyer doesn't mean that I don't know the law. And I believe, sir, that all the title property belongs to the title holder. I have the freedom to all title. I have freedom to all title in Kampala. I have freedom to all title in UK. I have freedom to all title in anywhere in this world. And the property remains yours. In Lera here, people are struggling to grab away the title property from the district. Under which law? I would want it to be quoted here. I'm not a lawyer. Under which jurisdiction do you want to grab away a title property? The untitled property, like land, belongs to Lera District Land Board. And they're the ones that have the jurisdiction to allocate and to do whatever they want to do with it. Even me, I recognize the presence of the city. I have land which I bought. And since the city came into force, Honorable Minister, I'm using the city land board to process the title. I have the land board in Lera, but I can no longer use Lera land board, Lera district land board, to process the title of land in the Lera city. And I'm doing it. So I know the law. I know what I'm saying. So, this has been a problem. You find a leader who is supposed to be learned making unnecessary noise. Get away out of my property. Get away. It's ours. It's mine. It doesn't belong to your jurisdiction. Has that law been changed, sir? If that law is changed, I beg to withdraw. But if the law has not yet been changed, I will stand firm and I will not be moved by anybody's noise. Chairman, Land Board, as stated, are all true. but nothing but the truth about what you have done to the police. I came just in 2021. I found all this property they're talking about already in place and allocations done in place. But what we did during my tenure, are some of the things he mentioned here. The land at the work where their offices are was through my office, the deck and the district council approved it. The land was handed over to them because they want to build a headquarters. We gave them the land officially. I stand here. If it's being touched, then I beg him to be answerable. Because we are following the law. We are following the law. But the property which is under the local government, Honorable Minister, you need a very serious negotiation. Why am I saying so? This is going to be my last point. Because when the Tree City was created, the city took 4 sub-counties out of Lera district. In other cities, they took only villages. But the Lera district gave out 4 big sub-counties. One is Lera sub-county, which has the biggest institution, the university. We lost that revenue to Lera City. The second chunk of land, which was given, and the property there, is at the Kokok sub-county. The whole of it was given the city, with all its benefits and all its assets. You come to Ngeta, it was given out to Lera City. Then there was a sub-county which was divided from Ngeta and was already operational, called Iwan.
Honorable Minister, I want to say something a little bit about me. Before I joined politics, at the moment I'm a member of Parliament of Tuke East constituency, or Tuke is 70 kilometers away from here on the east, which tomorrow you'll be there. In the early 1990s, the year 2000, before I joined politics, I won a gold medal for Uganda in the World Championship at the age of 17. A kid who won Olympic in 1972. The difference between Olympics you win the gold medal, the country gives you money, and the shoe company give you money. And then World Championship, the difference, you win cash there and there, which was my first time to win cash. I win 1 billion shilling, that's a $300,000. And that's what I built that health center in my village, which tomorrow could be due to time. You may not be able to see. But I'm grateful with my background, final Akibwa Stadium is being done, and you saw it. Only one person from Africa. Africa has about 69 countries, but I was the only one picked in Uganda. Based on the performance, on what I did as a retirement in a humanitarian and served the community. So that's why they inducted me into World Olympian, and I was given that black car and driving freely. I just need to run all the 10 kilometers, Honorable Minister, to get that car. Honorable Minister, today, it will motivate and inspire me to purchase a plot 1 measuring 0.1800 acres LRR 6 folio, 18 located on Watcher Road close. I think Watcher Road could be the other one where we went, Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister, there are few elements who normally bring confusion in this region. It read a girly family owned by Opido Ronan, where I am registered with my wife as a prorated on the 21st October 2019 under instrument LIR 0004292. I further purchased sent to the New Kibwe Stadium, Ireda, Agali Cell, Housing Estate, and Ojuina formerly belong to local administration police. Honorable Minister, in our law, the meaning of expression of interest has been extended to include the person in occupation of former public land who continue to do so without the authorization of the controlling authorities in the past or the district land board in modern time or other such a right of occupation. Honorable Minister, many of the audience assembled here today now, they are subject matters. Some are sitting tenants of the property with a proprietary right that the district land board allocated the state, and convincing of this meeting on the following ground. Local administration police transferred service to the central government through parliamentary process to the government, to Uganda police force, to properties and assets owned by district local government. Honorable Minister, that the provision of section 67 clause C of the Police Amendment Act 206 cap 303 is untenable or unsustainable on the premise that LAP was under the district local government. Honorable Minister, as I come to hand, government as a department with its officer occupying premises constructed on the district local government land, that there is no land title in the name of Uganda Police Commissioner. There is no land title in the name of Uganda Land Commissioner for police purposes. That the police on the section 67A, 67A, 67B, and 67C of the Police Amendment Act 2006, Cap 303 is inapplicable claims and sustainable misconceived, and their acts are an abuse of power and oppression. Honorable Minister, that the High Court Missoula Clause number 061 of 2018, Alele Stephen, Omar Isaac, and Dur Anthony versus the Lira local government and Lira district land board was filed should have failed as did not satisfy the test of substantial public interest, as there is no harm of genus public harms of the public.
Personality, one of the few produced out of Africa, and our own authorities, our own police arrest him. Not even giving him the minimum rights, because before you arrest, you indicate for what reason. You salute and you say, I'm so and so, I think your name is put here, I'm arresting you on suspicion of this charge. But he was just arrested, come with another car, brought, and as today, his building materials have not been returned. I've not had anybody from the police, but I see the policemen here. I don't know whether on the district or RCC we have the DPC or here to represent, because they are part of the the security committee of the district. Maybe they would have been here to say something. Yes, you're here. Thank you very much because you're here. Because what happened to Honorable Achon, it is a matter which the district security committee should have intervened immediately, because the RDC is the chairman of the district security committee. You are lucky that the district and the RCC are more or less in the same place. So each one of them, there are not two police stations, there are not two police forces in this country, there's only one. So either of them would have intervened immediately. And the police, under the authority of the RCC or RDC, as enshrined by law, would have immediately arrested that police officer, if he is so, who was on a frolic of his own. I don't believe he was representing the police. He was on a frolic of his own and should have been arrested immediately. Now, let me, for now, indicate two things which must be resolved before I go to the land issue. Number one, the dispute between the Lira District Land Board and of course the Lira District Administration and the Lira City Authority. So far as from what I've heard, that dispute is already within the State House Anti-Corruption Unit. And we work in a way of one government approach. There's one government, there are not two governments. So I came with a representative of because General Isoke could not be here, he sent a representative. Where are you? I think you are around. Yeah. He's actually standing in for General Isoke. Now, please, as I came in, I was talking with him, and any issue, you recall in Mayuga where we were yesterday, those issues are now being handled very effectively by General Isoke's outfit, the state, and we are working together. It's one government approach. So this issue between the district and city, those involving land, other administration, and other issues as raised by the chairman, please take them on board immediately. And I want that, if possible, the first meeting be held next week, so that we resolve it. It is one government, and we will thank the President gave us that unit, which can coordinate all other issues. Local government will be called, we in lands will be there, and General Isoke will be there with his technical team. We shall all be part of it. I want to assure you, this issue is going to be resolved. Amen. Whether by having no, they are actually about three issues. There is the issue of the district. One part moves through the city to go to the other part. That must be resolved. The assets, the resolution of the assets, either for the district or city, must be resolved. And any other issue which may come and necessary for the good governance of this district. And this district is not only for the Rangi. If I tell you to raise it, people can put up their hands, and you find many people from other parts of Uganda live and reside here in Uganda